So what's up, Savvy Shoppers? This is CJ.
And Sarah.
And this is the first time we've done a review together on this channel. So we do reviews on our other channel all the time, but I thought since we had our camera up, because we did another review for a keto product, we might as well try a review together for a product that we both actually have.
We have our own kettles.
We have our own kettle. So this is the Ovente electric kettle. And we just discovered electric kettles, what, a month ago? And now we're being made fun of by people down in Australia.
No, New Zealand.
New Zealand, sorry. And but we wanted to talk about this kettle because, as you can see, we do have two. We have a black one, which we had first, and then we just purchased the red one. So the black one, the plan originally was for it to end up in my office anyway.
We have a detached garage
yes.
that in 2020 was partially made into CJ's office because he works from home.
Yes.
So part of our detached garage is his office. The back is still a garage.
Right.
So he wanted a kettle for out there, and because it's electric, that's totally doable.
Yes. And so we wanted to talk about the kettle, some of the features. So one of the things that I didn't realize when we purchased this is that this company, Ovente, actually makes a wide range of kettles. So they make, I mean, this price point is about $17.
Yes, it's very
But they
affordable.
make some that go up into the 40s, 50 plus dollars. And they sell them at all kinds of retailers. So we got this from Amazon, but I've seen them on Macy's website. I've seen them all over the place, and I did not know that about this brand. I'm not even sure why we picked this brand, besides we were looking for
affordability.
Yeah,
is why I picked it, and the ratings were good.
Yes.
So because I wasn't sure if I really wanted to commit to an electric kettle. I've always been the type of person who's just used a regular on the stove kettle.
We've had a on the stove
That's
kettle.
what my mom and dad always used. My sister was the one who actually told me about it at first.
Right.
She has started drinking instant coffee, and it just made sense to her to get an electric kettle. When we did a video last week for our other channel, I used my electric kettle because I was using Jello. And gelatin, you have to dissolve part of it with hot water, boiling water.
Right.
And I find it so easy because with this particular kettle, you fill it up, it's got the marks for maximum fullness. But then you turn it on and you can walk away.
So it's so the maximum is 1.7 liters. There's a little window here on the side. So it's got a line for max. And you just fill it up, and it's got a line for minimum, which is 0.5.
And you can't walk
liters.
away from a kettle placed on your stove.
No.
I mean, you could go into another room and sometimes, if it's a whistling kettle, you could, hear it. But we had a pour over kettle last year, and you used it and forgot about it.
Yeah.
And it burned up. So with this, what's nice about this to me is you walk away when it's fully heated. When it has boiled, it shuts itself off. So.
All right. So let's talk about some of the, because I think you can tell that we like them, and we like the features. So as we said, it's a 1.7 liter as far as the amount you can put in there. It has a flip top as far as where you put your water in. Inside of the spout, there's actually a filter as well. They recommend that you use, what's the fancy water called?
Purified?
Purified water. We never use purified water. We've only used tap water in here, and we have not had any problems yet. I know we've had this one for at least 2 months, at least. As Sarah mentioned, it's got an on and off switch. I think this is no, I guess this doesn't have power. It actually sits, now that I mentioned power, it actually sits on a base.
It has a plate.
So it has a plate, a round plate that it sits on, and then it charges and heats up while it's sitting on the base. So you, as Sarah mentioned, you can turn it on, you can walk away, and it will just shut itself off. I do kind of wish that it beeped or something, but you can just, when it's...
CJ, I'm ready!
Yes, when it's hot enough, it just turns itself off. stuff. And so that is good because, like she mentioned, that's instance where we burnt up a kettle.
Well, because a lot of times I multitask. So, hey, I want some coffee or some tea, or I want to boil some hot water for whatever reason. I like being able to just turn it on, walk away. When I'm ready for it, I know it will have heated up and be waiting for me, because it only takes about 6 minutes to boil.
So it's a plastic, so this is a plastic kettle, so it's made out of plastic, but it's cool to the touch. Mm-hmm. So even when the water's ready, you can touch this and it's just fine. The handle's not warm or anything.
You can place it down on your countertop or some other surface because it's not hot.
Yeah, we really did like the price point. It was about $17, but less than $20 even with tax. We have an Amazon Prime, so we get free shipping. Everybody doesn't have that, but you're still talking around, I guess even with tax and shipping, maybe $20.
It's or under 20.
Yeah, under 20. It came with an instruction book, which is good. Instructions that you can actually read and understand
in English.
So that's a good thing.
So it's difficult to see from this far away, but down here on the bottom it shows you some of the colors that it comes in. Red is my favorite color. My kitchen has red in it, so I wanted red, and this is a fire engine red. It's red.
Yeah,
it's not burgundy.
Yep.
They have white, they have pink, they have lime green, and of course, black, your standard colors. But if you wanted something that was, totally eye-catching, it's available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, if you're thinking about an electric kettle for some reason, or maybe we just sparked that curiosity, this is a good starting point for you. And I've been pleased with it. I used mine out there yesterday for the first time yesterday, and I was worried about having the cord on the base, was it long enough to reach my plugs out there. It worked just fine, and so I've got it set up. It's convenient to have out there.
Well, in other countries, electric kettles that's what they use. And in the United States, we're still predominantly coffee drinkers here, although tea is making a surgence here in the U.S. But in a lot of countries, like at the beginning of the video, CJ mentioned we were getting razzed by New Zealanders because apparently Kiwis all have them. So
who?
That's what?
What?
New Zealanders, Kiwis.
That's what they're called? Yeah. Kiwis? Okay. Kiwis. All right.
So anyway,
we're not trying to slander you.
No, that is. No. I think Kiwi is okay.
we're joking. Anyway, we were getting harassed on our own.
Yes, this is like that's all I've ever had is an electric kettle. So, and if you want to come in for a cuppa, what they said, a cuppa, you just flip on your kettle and everybody has some tea or coffee or whatever. So, and if you're a coffee drinker, like I said, my sister's the one who talked me into trying it, and she's been drinking instant coffee, so it's more convenient for her. So it works for anything that you need to heat up. I heat it up to clean our drains. So, anytime you need boiling water, it's there.
And the kids use it. it's simple enough that the kids can use it.
They make their ramen with it.
Yep, exactly.
So,
So they just can flip it on. Again, we don't have to worry about
them walking away, which is highly likely.
Oh, yeah, all the time. So, it's something that we think you should check out. We thought it was worth doing a review on. There's a link in the video description. And again, if this isn't fancy enough for you,
they do make fancier ones.
They make fancier ones that cost more money. But, because this might not be fancy enough for you. Maybe this is not your style. But they do have varying price points and various styles. In fact, I was pretty impressed with some of the styles. I was thinking, wow, I wish we would have maybe looked at it a little bit more and spent a little bit more money.
We can always upgrade to a fancier kettle at some point, I guess. Yeah.
Anyway, check them out. The Ovente electric kettle on Amazon. And let us know if you purchase one and what you think about it. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace. All right, we're done.